It's story time. Are you guys ready to pick out books?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see this one. This is good. I got my book.
Ooh.
How do
There you
dinosaurs
go.
go to school? How do dinosaurs go to school? I think I'm gonna do this one.
Okay, who are we starting with today?
Me.
Okay.
Second.
Urgency, emergency, Humpty's Fall. It was another busy day at City Hospital. Dr. Glenda was checking her stethoscope, and Nurse Percy was cleaning up Weasel, who was covered in bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
He had blown a great big bubble, and it had burst. Little pink bits of it were sticking to his fur. Just then, an ambulance arrived. "Urgency, emergency," cried the paramedics. "We have a cracked egg coming through." 2 of the king's men had come along. They were the ones who called the ambulance. "Let me examine him," said Dr. Glenda. "It's just as I thought. His head is cracked and the yolk is spilling out." Uh-oh. "Can you tell us your name and what happened?" asked Dr. Glenda. "My name is Humpty Dumpty," said Humpty Dumpty. "I wanted to see the parade with all the king's horses and all the king's men. I climbed onto the wall to get a better view, and I was cheering and waving when there was a loud pop behind me. I was so frightened, I fell over." "We saw it all," said one of the king's men. "It was Weasel. He always blows big bubbles with his bubblegum until they pop. This time he blew a huge bubble right behind Humpty. It made a really loud pop. No wonder Humpty fell over."
That's why.
"His head is quite damaged," said Dr. Glenda, "and it has been made worse because someone moved him before the ambulance arrived. We were only trying to put him together again," said one of the king's men. "He's losing too much yolk. We must act quickly. There is not a moment to spare," said Dr. Glenda. "But what can we do?" cried Nurse Percy. "You cannot stitch him back together. You will never get a needle through his hard shell." Dr. Glenda looked around. "I have thought of a plan. Bring Weasel here."
Oh, he's probably gonna stick together the little bubblegum pieces in his head.
I think he might blow a bubble in Humpty Dumpty again.
We'll see, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Weasel came and stood next to Dr. Glenda. "I'm sorry," he said. "I didn't mean to scare Humpty. I didn't know he would fall." "Weasel," said Dr. Glenda, "give me your headphones and spit out the bubblegum."
Oh.
"But these are my best headphones," said Weasel, "and this is my last piece of bubblegum." "I don't feel well," said Humpty. "My yolk is draining away." Look at all that yellow coming out of the poor egg.
Poor egg.
"Do you want to make it up to Humpty or not?" asked Dr. Glenda. "Yes," Weasel said, and he handed over the headphones and bubblegum. Dr. Glenda placed the headphones very carefully over Humpty's head, taking great care not to touch the crack. Then she tightened them up as far as they would go, so they squeezed the crack together. See that? Dr. Glenda pressed the sticky, squashy bubblegum along the crack in the shell. "The headphones will hold the crack together, and the gum will stop it from coming apart," Nurse Percy told Humpty. "How long will I have to stay in the hospital?" asked Humpty. 3 days, said Dr. Glenda. "That's a long time," said Humpty. "Don't worry," said Weasel. "You can borrow my music player to listen through the headphones. I've got lots of great songs." "Thank you," said Humpty. "Let's get you cleaned up," said Nurse Percy. He used a special cleaning liquid to get the rest of the bubblegum off Weasel's fur. I wish we had that for bubblegum messes. Weasel said thank you very nicely and went home. Before the king's men left, Dr. Glenda had a talk with them. Only move an injured person if they are in a dangerous place. If they are in a safe situation, keep them still until the ambulance arrives. "Okay," said the king's men, and got on their horses and went back to the parade. "I can never thank you enough," said Humpty. "All in a day's work," said Dr. Glenda, "all in a day's work." It had been a very sticky situation, but thanks to Nurse Percy's care and Dr. Glenda's quick thinking, Humpty would soon be better. See Humpty with the pink bubble gum with the headphones?
That's funny.
Yeah, that's the end.
Let's do mine next.
How about PJ Masks?
Okay.
Okay, this is a good one. Time to be a hero. Connor, Amaya, and Greg are at the fair. I want to ride the train, Amaya says, but where is it? The train is gone. The PJ Masks can find it. Greg becomes Gecko. Connor becomes Catboy. Amaya becomes Owlette. They are the PJ Masks. Owlette really wants to ride the train. She is in a rush to find it. Owlette jumps into the cat car. Come on, she says. She uses her owl eyes to see far away. Owlette sees the train. Romeo is driving it. Uh-oh. Romeo is using the train to chase his lab. His lab is zooming around the city by itself. He wants to catch it. The PJ Masks jump onto the train. Owlette rushes ahead to stop Romeo. Wait for us, Gecko and Catboy say. Romeo catches Owlette. Gecko and Catboy help her escape. I'm sorry, says Owlette. I should have listened and not rushed. It is time to be a hero. Owlette has a plan. The PJ Masks will work together. Catboy gathers some branches. He throws them to Owlette. Gecko climbs onto the train. Owlette throws the branches to Gecko. He jams the train tracks with them. The train is out of control. Gecko is very strong. He stops the train. The train cars swing around the lab and trap it. Romeo leaves the train. He is so happy to have his lab back. PJ Masks all shout hooray, because in the night we saved the day. The PJ Masks return the train to the fair. The day is saved. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
You love PJ Masks.
I love you, Mama.
I love you. Okay, here's the next one. How did dinosaurs go to school?
Oh, I love this one. It's so cool.
This looks like a good one.
Yeah. Look at the mommy.
I see the mommy.
It's happy that the dinosaurs riding on top.
Yeah, it's so silly. Okay, how does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool? Does he drag his long tail? Is he late for the bus? Does he stomp on all 4 feet? Does he make a big fuss? When he gets to the school, does he roughhouse and punch? Does he make a quick grab for a classmate's packed lunch? Look, he's about to grab the lunch kit. You see that?
That's funny.
Does he race up the stairs right ahead of the bell? Does he interrupt the class with his own show and tell? Does a dinosaur yell?
No.
And when in the classroom, plunked down in his chair, does a dinosaur fidget his tail in the air? No. Look at him, sticking his tail in the air. That's so funny. Does he growl during chalk talks or roar out of turn? Does he make it too hard for the others to learn?
I love this one.
Does he stir up the classroom by making a noise? Does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys? No. A dinosaur carefully raises his hand. He helps out his classmates with projects they've planned. Look at this. He's helping her build a big stack of blocks.
Oh, that's what they should.
Does this spell something?
Yeah.
Iguanodon?
Yes, it does. Iguanodon, a type of dinosaur. Clever. At recess, he plays with a number of friends and growls at the bullies till bullying ends. He tidies his desk, then he leaps out the door. He's so happy. Good work, little dinosaur.
That's one of my favorites.
That was a cute
That's a
book.
good book.
And let's do the other
Okay,
dinosaur.
Chloe, Zoe, it's Easter. Okay, it's Easter. Easter is a springtime celebration. I help my daddy plant new flowers in our garden. We decorate our house with pretty baskets and fuzzy bunnies. I dye eggs a rainbow of colors with my mommy and little sister. Today is the big Easter egg hunt. Every year, the Easter Bunny hides hundreds of pretty painted eggs and toys and candy all over the park. They don't?
We don't have.
We don't? No.
A baby
But the bunny does, huh?
Mama, I was baby that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also hides one special sparkling golden egg with a surprise inside. No one knows what the surprise will be. This year, I'm going to find it. On the walk over to the park, we see George and his family. Hi, George, I say. I'm going to find so much candy, George says. I'm going to find the golden egg, I say. At the park, Mary Margaret runs up to us with a fancy Easter basket. Chloe Zoe is going to find the golden egg, says George. Yay, I'm going to find all the pink eggs, says Mary Margaret.
Ooh, that would be me.
That's what I was thinking, that Alyssa would find. Everyone gathers together by the big fountain to begin the Easter egg hunt. The mayor hushes the crowd and counts. 1, 2, 3, go! Everybody runs. I find a yellow polka dot egg and a pink stripe egg and some flowers. George finds 3 chocolate bunnies high up in a tree. Everyone's Easter baskets are filling up. Everyone except Mary Margaret's. You haven't found any eggs yet? I ask her. I only want the pink ones, she says, and they're really well hidden. Mary Margaret's favorite color is pink. I hand Mary Margaret the pink striped egg I found earlier. Don't worry, I'll find more for you, Mary Margaret. Me too, says George. After all, I think, there's still plenty of time to find the golden egg. We all look for pink eggs. Every place I look for pink eggs, I check for the golden egg too. Did you find one?
That might be the golden egg. That's the green egg.
Where do you think the golden egg is?
No, that can be a. I think that's the golden egg.
Maybe.
I think the golden egg would be buried deep in a bush.
A bird has one.
George finds 1 egg with jelly beans next to a bird's nest. And I find 2 eggs under a big mushroom. Then I hear Mary Margaret's voice. Oh, I found the golden egg! Chloe, Zoe, George, come look! I feel my cheeks get hot. I run to my mommy. I'm sorry, Chloe Zoe. I know how much you wanted to find the golden egg yourself, my mommy says. But look at all the goodies you did find. Eggs, toys, and candy. I am having a lot of fun, especially finding pink eggs for Mary Margaret. Just then, Mary Margaret runs over with George. We couldn't open the golden egg without you, says Mary Margaret. Mary Margaret cracks open the golden egg. Inside there are 3 sparkling gold coins. Perfect, squeals Mary Margaret as she hands each of us a coin. 1 to George and 1 to Chloe Zoe. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
3 coins
look at
for 3
George's
best friends. look at his chocolate on his face. Happy Easter, everyone, I cheer. Happy Easter, Chloe Zoe, George and Mary Margaret say.
I like it.
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah. Now the last one.
Last but not least.
Weather.
One of the things we love to watch on TV.
I know, you guys love these kind of books.
We're like,
Okay, weather.
With this stone.
Look up at the sky. The weather helps us know what to wear and do and grow. It brings rain, wind, and sun. Let's go outside for some fun. What is weather? Peek out your window at the sky. Is it sunny or cloudy? Rainy or windy? You are checking the weather. Weather is what it's like outside at one place at one time. But keep a lookout. Weather can change fast. The sun. The sun warms the land. It warms the air and water too. The sun's heat and light help things grow. Plants and animals need sunshine to live. Sunny days are fun. You can play outside. Will you go to the park or ride a bike? Yeah, we love sunny days,
I
huh?
love swimming.
We love swimming because it's summer.
I
At summer,
know.
we're going to swim so much.
I know, I'm excited for that.
I like sunny days that's a little bit sunny.
Not too hot. Because look what it says next. The sun can make the air outside hot. Just like you just said. You can cool off with a swim. Clouds. Tiny water droplets float in the air. They group together.
Mama, what's the volcano about?
I don't know, do you see a volcano?
No.
Not yet. They make clouds of all shapes and sizes. White, fluffy clouds mean good weather. A droplet is a small bit of liquid. Flat gray clouds bring rain. They're called stratus clouds. Some clouds are thin and wispy. They can look like curls of hair. These clouds float high in the sky. The thin wispy clouds are called cirrus clouds. What comes from clouds? Drip, drop, down comes the rain. Water droplets in clouds sometimes fall as rain. Rain falls in warm and cool weather. Rain helps plants and animals live. It fills rivers and ponds. Rain forms puddles on sidewalks. You can splash in those. There's a joke on here. It says, what did the cloud say to the lightning bolt?
What?
You're shocking. Brr, it's cold outside. Water droplets in clouds sometimes freeze. They can fall as hail or snow. If it's hail, you'll see ice. If it's snow, you might often get a flurry. And a flurry is light snowfall that barely covers the ground. Often a lot of snow means a snow day. We never really get a snow day here though, do we?
That would be cool.
Some people get days off school for snow.
I don't like
Yes.
snow.
You don't like snow days?
No.
I love them. There's so many snow jackets.
I know.
Look at this storm.
Ooh, a storm.
It's in New York.
Lightning and thunder.
Let's read this joke.
Lightning is a super hot stream of electricity. It lights up the sky. Flash. It zips from the cloud towards the ground. After lightning comes a boom, and it's thunder.
Green stuff.
That green stuff right there,
And what's that yellow stuff?
that's the lightning, and that's some traffic on the road.
What's that yellow stuff that moves?
Those are all the lights.
All the lights?
Yep, those are the city lights.
Hey, Mama.
Ooh, look at this.
Look, it's rainbow.
It is a rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
Have you
squirrel.
ever seen a rainbow after a storm?
I have lots of
They're
times.
beautiful. Rainbows are made from
there's one
sunlight
back
and
there
water
and there.
droplets. This is a double rainbow. Rainbows paint bright red stripes of color in the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. What color do you like best?
I like pink, blue.
Even though it's not very good.
I like red and blue.
Red and blue.
I like blue and green too.
I like teal and
What
green.
about you, Chris? Do you know a favorite color?
Blue and green.
Oh, I also kind of like blue.
Hey,
Ooh,
we're
look at
twins.
this.
We're twins, so that's why we both have. Is it a fog?
Yes.
This is the
This is a tornado. So look, it says 6 ways weather is wild. Sometimes water flows where it is usually dry and it's called
look
a
at
flood.
those cars.
Hail is ice that rains from the sky. It can be small or it can be bigger than a baseball.
Whoa.
So big hail. Yeah.
Can you imagine that hitting your head?
That
I've had a baseball
would
hit my
hurt.
head softly and it hurt.
Yes. You gotta hide if that
But
happens.
it's falling
I
from the
thought
sky
they
really
only
fast.
was that big.
In some states they have really big hail. A hurricane brings heavy rain and strong winds. See the palm tree? It's blowing really hard. Look at this. This is a tornado. Very strong winds sometimes twist and form a tornado. Here's a blizzard, when snow and wind all together and people can barely see. Sometimes it doesn't rain for a long time, and this is called a drought. See how the ground is really, really dry and cracking because there's not enough water.
Like the desert.
Yeah. Wind. Wind is moving air. A light wind is called a breeze. A strong wind is called a gale. Wind has energy. It pushes clouds and rain across the sky. Wind can make kites dance. We also get energy from wind. Those big windmills that spin all around, that creates energy from the wind.
Those are cool. They're all in Texas. I love Texas. Snowman.
I see the snowman. Weather and me. The weather helps you plan your day. Should you wear sunglasses or rain boots? Will you swim or throw snowballs? Wherever you go, the weather is always with you. And look, there's some different kinds of
Can you
weather.
tell a joke?
The joke says, what goes up when the rain comes down?
Umbrella?
An umbrella, you're right. What in the world? These pictures are close-up views of weather things. Use the hints to figure out what is in each picture.
The first one I think is glasses.
Definitely.
The second one is hail, I think.
Or maybe something else. What
That
else?
looks like baseball.
Snow, maybe? Snow. The hint is they fall in a flurry as a blizzard, so it's probably snow.
That's
What's
water.
that?
An umbrella.
What's that, Michael? Do you know?
Yeah.
What?
It's a storm.
A storm. You were right. Lightning. What's that?
Clouds.
Clouds.
That's like raindrops.
Yeah, raindrops.
But it also kind of looks like the top of a tornado.
Look, here we go. Blizzard. There's some droplets of water, some electricity in the form of lightning, and flurries, which is the little snows that fall. It's fun to learn about the weather, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, give me hugs. It's time for you guys to go to bed. Oh, don't squish the baby. Don't squish in my belly. In a couple months, we'll have another little person to read with, huh?
Yep.
I know.
He'll have to pick his own book.
Yep. Okay,
But
run
he
to
would
bed.
be too short. You would have to pick him up.
Yes.
But only Crow, he can't stand up like Michael.
He won't even be able to walk.
I know.
We're gonna have to carry him.
Yeah, he can only move really slow, crawling.